Military collectors, lock in. I've got another rare uniform to show you guys. All right, I've got two DCUs. This one right here is a standard issue DCU, and this one right here is a much more rare CCU. So what's the difference and what do you need to look out for if you're going to a military surplus store? All right, first things first, I want you to take a look at the tag at the very top of the jacket. On the CCU, it says close combat uniform. Little tidbit for you guys, there is a different version that just says CU. Keep that in mind. On the standard issue jacket, there's just the size. Let's say though you go to a surplus store and there's no tag on top. Do not worry, there's a secondary tag you can take a look at the inside of the garment. It is located under the right breast pocket and will say the same close combat uniform, CCU, as well as the SPO number, which gives you a date. This particular jacket is dated 2003. Now let's say there's a bunch of jackets, you don't want to look at the tags, you don't want to go through each shirt, totally get it. What ways can you tell this jacket apart from the standard issue DCU? It's pretty simple. I like to look for the chest pocket placement. So on the standard issue DCU, there are 4 sets of pockets on the front. On the CCU and CU, there's only 2. Also to note, these open horizontally versus the standard issue DCU, which opens vertically. Also taking a look at the pockets. Pockets on the standard issue DCU are closed by button versus the CCU and CU, which close and open by Velcro. Now to note, on standard issue DCUs, a lot of people modified these. So sometimes these bottom pockets were removed from standard issue DCUs, which look awfully similar to this on the CCU. So another easy and quick way to tell is to look at the sleeves. The standard issue DCU has no sleeve pockets, whereas the CCU and CU do. You can see the pocket is fully Velcroed out and also is closed by button snaps. Now going back to modifications on the standard issue DCU, one thing you almost never see on modified uniforms is the collar. On the standard issue DCU, it's an older style flap collar, which is closed up top by button. Whereas on the CCU and CU, it's a Velcro closure and a more modern called Mandarin style collar. Now finally, let's say for whatever reason, there's no sleeves, there's no tags, there's no collar. You can also take a look at the very center of the jacket. This one is closed by zip versus the standard issue DCU, which is closed by buttons. So now if you find one of these in the wild, definitely hold on to it. These are highly collectible. Let me explain why. Only a few thousand were ever made in the CCU and CU cut versus the standard issue DCU where millions were made. That means not only do the CCUs and CUs bring a high value right now, but they will continue to appreciate over your lifespan. Also want to flex on you guys really quick. This is our Urban Track CCU. It's one of the most rare pieces we have in our collection. This is an experimental camouflage pattern trialed when the CCUs were around. If you know, you know. Drop a comment if you guys want us to make a video about this piece. See ya.